Hello, my name is Nelson David Garson Sainz, and I will expose them to assessment strategies in mixed learning applied in it engineering and mathematics studies. As the article mentions in its summary, that during the pandemic crisis, teachers adapted to online learning and used new tools so that at the University of Barcelona a blended approach was used, an approach that is discussed in the article later combining virtual and face-to-face activities. A questionnaire was conducted to students and teachers about online assessments, and the results showed that they did not always share the same perspective about the usefulness of the strategies and their relationships with the competences and skills. From here, the article mentions a theoretical framework that is necessary to explain in this essay after the methodology in mentioned, where the assessment strategies and blended learning applied in computer engineering and mathematics studies are discussed. The author mentions that during the uh, COVID-19 pandemic, teachers and had to adapt their teaching methodologies to online learning environment. The article mentions that a review of the academic literature was made in which the different assessment strategies as well as the technological tools available to support online assessment are presented. In terms of methodology, sample, and product, the article does not detail any specific study or specific research that has been carried out. On the other hand, in the data analysis, the authors performs a described exploration of the quantitative data collected using Graph Prime software, performing a comparative analysis of means for unpaired data using parametric treatments perform treatment. The article has a table represented a relationship between assessment, the strategies, and computer engineering and mathematics studies, and shows the degree of usefulness of the different assessment strategies in a figure that also includes the perceptions of students and teachers regarding the use of technological tools, and in this sense it is evident that student satisfaction is below the midpoint, being lower in the case of mathematics students. The article provides the results of the study conducted, which sought to evaluate the effectiveness of different assessment strategies applied in blended learning. In terms of usefulness, for the evaluation of transversal competencies representing the assessment strategies that were considered in the study as objective tests, permanent assessment, oral test, etc., and indicating the competencies that were evaluated with each of these strategies. The article discusses the results obtained through the survey conducted to professors and students, in which the usefulness of the different evaluation strategies and technological tools used for blended teaching was evaluated. In the evaluation strategies, it was found that peer evaluation and long answer tests were the most useful for the evaluation of transversal competencies, and as for the technological tools, it was found that the use of forums, online tutorials, and the presentation of papers were the most valued by the users. The perception of the frequency of use of certain assessment strategies is also discussed, as well as the usefulness of these strategies for the assessment of transversal competencies in blended learning environments from the point of view of students and teachers. The article concludes by highlighting the importance of continuing research in this field and of making greater use of technological tools in teaching to improve the assessment of competencies in blended learning. Finally, the article fitting suggests that in blending learning assessment of cross-cutting competence should be more performance focused, that outcome focused, and should be authentic and realistic. The most useful assessment strategies in this context were found to be pair assessment and long answer test. Likewise, the technological tools most valued by users were forum, online tutorials, and paper submissions. The study found that there is a large discrepancy between students and teachers' perception of the usefulness of certain assessment strategies and technological tools in blended learning. Furthermore, the authors conclude that there is a need for further research in this field and greater use of technological tools in teaching to improve the assessment of competencies in blended learning. The aim of the article is to explore assessment strategies in blending applied in computer engineering and mathematics studies, as well as evaluate the effectiveness of these strategies in terms of usefulness for the assessment of transversal competencies. The article focuses specifically on assessment strategies in blended learning applied in the aforementioned studies, and data were collected from students and teachers of mathematics and computer engineering degrees, in which some discrepancies were found regarding the usefulness of certain assessment strategies and selectional tools used in the context of applied mathematics. Thanks, thanks you for watching my video.